Welcome to the Business Behind the Scene podcast with Francesca Moi, where we talk all about real business problems, real solutions, and getting actual results in your business. Hello, and welcome to episode number 234 of Business Behind the Scene. Thank you so much for joining me today, where we're going to talk about something that most entrepreneurs overlook, me included in the past, which is we get stuck in the business and we literally get stuck working in it, and we forget that the results and the success and the scaling happens when you work on the business. We all know that we should focus on strategy, but sometimes we think, I can't afford that. I don't have time. I need to do this. I need to do that. I need to reply to this email. And so we get stuck in the momentum. Now, if this is you, if you're resonating with this, then stay on because this episode is just perfect for you. Everybody, it's Francesca Moi here. I've been running this podcast for now over 6 years, and I absolutely love your feedback, and that's why it continues growing. If you are stuck in the day-to-day, you are in the right podcast. We are going to show you the behind the scene of what actually goes on into a business to be able to scale it and not just building a business. So here we go. Let's go through it. The first thing I wanted to share with you is, do you notice that sometimes we get stuck in being busy? We think that busy is the place to be. It's like, if I'm busy, I'm doing well. If I'm busy, the business is successful. If I'm busy, I've got value. If I'm busy, there's sort of like that feeling that I have to be busy in order for me to be successful. And the reason why I know this is because it used to be me, 1,000,000%. I was so attached to being busy. This was who I was. That was my identity. And I didn't want to shred it. I wanted to be that. I loved being busy. But what happened is that at one point I realized that busy doesn't mean productive. And also busy doesn't mean that I am empowering my team to take over. So what I used to do, which didn't really help my business at the time, is that I used to be busy all the time, which make me feel very good and important and special. But then what happened is that my team were not empowered to do things. They're all relying on me. They're all asking me thousands of questions. I am like literally, I became the bottleneck of the business because I was too busy to actually handle the business. I was doing emails, scheduling, customer service, dealing problems. Everything was coming to me. And don't worry, my ego loved it because I was so important. I was so special. But that was not serving the business. And when my coach asked me the question, what does the business need? Does the business need the CEO to be busy? And I was like, oh no. And so what happened is that there was also some guilt. I wanted to be busy because I didn't want to be that leader that works not many hours. So my dad always said that to me, you must be the first person that starts and the last person that leaves if you are a good leader. And I disagree with that now. I used to believe it, and it used to be in my core. But what happened is that I was teaching my team to work overtime. I was teaching my team to not be productive. I was teaching my team that working 9 hours were better than working 2 hours. And so I was creating an addictive culture, and I was creating a culture that didn't serve anybody. And so now I'm the opposite. I'm like, if you can do your work in less hours, good on you. Like I'm happy for you. That's good. That's not lazy. That's not bad for the business, as long as obviously you don't drop any balls. And that's the same for me. It's like, okay, I'm working 20 hours a week. Well, 15 now. And that's not because I am busy. It's that because I am reducing my schedule to be able to just work on the business. Because if I have more hours, guess what's going to happen? I'm going to start to go back into working in the business, not on it. So that's not growth. That's maintenance. And we want to get away from that. This takes me to the second part, that growth comes from focus, not effort. And so literally, I started to shift my mind of going, if I work 4 to 6 hours a day, can I be more productive than when I work 8 or 10 or 12? Most people think if I push a little bit harder, I'll break through it, I'll get it all done, and then it will be fine tomorrow. But that's not the case. You actually will get more done, you'll be more productive when you step out of the low-level task. All the low-value tasks that are not serving your business because you are doing them where someone else should. You actually get more success and more productivity when you focus on strategy, when you make decisions for the business growth, not for what do I need to do right now, right? Because if you focus on the now, there is always going to be something urgent that you can focus on. There's always going to be something that needs your attention. There's always going to be something important. So working harder won't scale you, but working smarter will. And so this takes me to my third point, which is we don't need more time in our day. We all have 24 hours a day. Actually, you want less time and more support. One of my clients was literally doing everything. She was doing coaching, social media, workshops, running her emails, calendar. This is one of the things that people tell me all the time. Calendar? I don't need help with calendar. I can handle that. And I'm like, I know that you can. You can handle calendar. You can handle emails. You can handle customer service. I know that you can handle it because you have done it. But should you? Is that what the business needs you to focus on? A lot of people come to me and tell me, Francesca, I don't know where to start. I don't know what to delegate. And I'm like, anything that is low level that you as a CEO should not be doing, literally. So if you do all the things, if you're the doer of the company, you don't have space to think. You don't have space to grow. You don't have the mindset to actually focus on strategy. You're literally stuck in the weeds of the business and you don't have even time to go up and breathe. You're literally like drowning in all this work and it's not going to serve your business. And it's like the chicken of the egg, right? People are like, but if I stop, then I'm going to lose clients. Or if I stop, I cannot do this. Or if I stop, I cannot grow the business. But it's the opposite. You need to stop. You need to get out of it to be able to maintain, to create momentum. So what this client that I was telling you that were doing everything, they then brought a virtual assistant. They outsourced all the admin, the marketing, the calendar to someone in the Philippines. And suddenly she started to have time again. Obviously, it didn't happen overnight. They had to train this person. They had to go through some of the things. But long term, she saved so much time that's when the business started to grow exponentially. Like it was amazing. So this takes me to the next step, which is number 4. A virtual assistant will give you thinking space, which we don't value when we are stuck in the business. We think like, I don't need to think, I'm good. I just need to do. I need to get things done off my list. But thinking space is what's going to grow the business. So a virtual assistant is now not just help, but they will create the capacity. They will take all the tasks off your plates. They will keep things moving. They will do all the things that are going to free up your headspace, which, by the way, is the biggest asset that we have in business. It's our brain. And that's why I'm like, if you can save an hour and you can spend an hour learning something new, do a course on AI, whatever it is, your business will grow. So it's vital that we do that. So that's when we build better offers. This is when we have time to improve our strategy. That's when we have time to really think about what is the vision of the business. And by the way, we then need to share that vision with our team. Priceless. So if you are not delegating yet, the real question is, are you running your business or is your business running you? And the reason why I'm asking you that question, because I've asked that myself. I was literally overwhelmed. I was completely exhausted 24/7. I was running on adrenals. Actually, my adrenals gland was gone in 2018. Like I was stuck in the weeds. And I know that if you're listening to this and you're resonating with this, we really know that this is the problem, right? This is the problem in your business. You don't need more time. You need the right support. So let me tell you, it's time for you to take action. If you want, we can help you find someone that can support you so that you can actually finally step out of doing and start to leading your team. So book a Bottleneck audit. So we're going to go through your business and have a look where is the bottleneck in your business, help you understand where your time is leaking and find a solution for you. I look forward to be able to help you to scale your business forward. Thank you for listening and thank you for allowing me to help you grow the business together. See you to the next one. Ciao. Thank you so much for listening to this amazing podcast. Now, if you enjoyed this, you're definitely going to love my Facebook group where I've got over 11,000 people in it, and they're all business owners successful like you. It's called the Successful Entrepreneur Lounge, and in there I do classes every week, and I get to interview my clients, and I get to teach you all the things that I've done to get my business to 100K plus a month. So I look forward to have you in there. It's called the Successful Entrepreneur Lounge Facebook group in Facebook. I look forward to see you there. Ciao.